I made the exact amount, like this one right here, but I need to scan it so that the kids at home can follow along. Everybody here has the same sheet right here, okay? Everybody here has the same sheet of paper, all right? So, graphing. Clearly I need to go over this again.
It was an accident.
What?
It was an accident.
Graphing.
Just shut up.
Okay? Graphing linear equations. Linear. Okay? When you graph, you are using the first 4 on this page, you will be using the slope-intercept form. Slope-intercept form. Okay? That's an ugly M. Alright? Slope-intercept form. Y equal to mx plus b. Okay? Whereas, let's say, for example, look at number 4 on your worksheet, right? Number 4 says y is equal to 4 over 3x minus 1. Okay? 4 over 3x minus 1. That is what number 4 is stating. So, when looking at this, you look at your graph and you see this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so when looking at this, right? You have your slope and you have your what?
Y-intercept.
The y-intercept. What is our y-intercept?
-1.
Okay, yes. But what is the definition of the y-intercept?
Line hits on the y-axis.
Where the line crosses through the y-axis. And it is telling us that our line crosses the y-axis at what point?
-1.
-1. Okay, so when looking at a coordinate plane, if you look at this, this is our, let me write this in a different color. This vertical line right here is our y. This horizontal line is our x. Okay? Understood? Okay? And we're looking at this, and we start at the -1 on the y-axis. Okay? The top numbers are positive. The bottom numbers are negative. So we're going to start right here at the y-axis on that -1. Okay? Follow along on your graph, all right? As you can see on your graph, you know where the -1 is. That first dot right there, boom, -1, okay? So looking at that, we want our slope to be a fraction because it tells you how many units you are counting up and how many units you are running, okay? And remember, what kind of slope is this?
Positive.
It's a positive. So therefore, which way will you run?
To the right.
Why to the right?
Because that's where your positive numbers are.
Good job.
Is that right?
So, when looking at this, okay, and this is what I want y'all to do each and every time, all right? Although there will be some times when you might have to count down, okay? There will be some times when y'all have to count down. But starting out, I just want to try to make this easy for y'all. We're going to count up. How many units?
4.
4. So we count up 4. 1, starting from the -1. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we are going to run how many units?
3.
Which way?
To the right.
To the right, because we're going towards the positive numbers. If you're running to the left, you're going towards the negative numbers. Therefore, you have a negative slope, okay? So, you run to the right 3 units. 1, 2, 3. And that right there, there should be like an intersection. There should be an intersection of this line right here and this line right there. Okay?
So the
And naturally, okay?
So the denominator is the number that you go to the right
Or the left.
Or the left.
or the left, yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's negative when you go to the
So the
left.
denominator is the one
The run.
the right.
Remember,
So
remember I
left
said, remember I said it is rise over
Oh, I've heard that before. Yeah.
rise over run, okay? So the bottom number, and this is why I tell y'all, please, you must, or it'll be easiest for you to have your slope as a fraction. I don't care if it's 7 over 5, I don't care if it's 1 over 4, you know what I'm saying? Because the fraction is literally telling you how many units you're gonna count up or down, and how many units you're gonna run either to the left or right. Yes?
And if it was like y equals 4x minus 1, you would just put a 1 under it, right?
Yes. So, thank you for stating that. For whole numbers, if you have a whole number, okay? If you have a whole number for your slope, say you have, for example, y equals 3x plus 2, right? If you have a whole number next as your slope, that's next to your x, just put a 1 underneath it. Just put a 1 underneath it, okay? Matter of fact, let me write that in. When you have a whole number as your slope, put a 1 under, or not under, but yeah, under it. Put a 1 under it in the denominator spot, okay? What do you want?
We're gonna explain we were trying to get to every.
I'm in the middle of recording.
Exactly, no!
Hurry up, come on. Not y'all done already, nope. You done already done it.
No, come on.
No, right here. In front of the camera so that the kids can see you.
I'll go.
Come on. Hurry up.
Okay.
You stand right here. Come closer. Salcedo. No. Yep, there you go.
I'll just stay like this.
No, you won't.
Yeah, I will.
Face all of them.
Nope.
Okay.
Salcedo, scoot over a little bit. There you go. All right, tell us what you want.
Okay, we came to inform you guys about the student council that we're forming, or that Christian came up with the idea for. For student council, we're just gonna do the election, and we're gonna hold it. Actually, is it next week?
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna hold it next week. For this grade.
Wait.
Hmm?
Before we get into the election stuff, which you should have done later, there will be a president for each grade. So there won't be like one president for the whole thing. There'll be one for each grade because this is between 7th to 12th grade. And there will be 2 treasurers, and then I think 1 secretary overall, and then 1 historian overall. Okay, go.
Okay, so back to the election. Back to the election. For that, we're doing it next week. She explained that there's gonna be president, vice president, secretary. Is there a historian for this one too?
Yeah. No.
Okay.
No duh.
No, okay.
We're just not doing chairperson.
Yeah, that's the one thing we're not doing is chairperson. We thought it would be too much.
Anyway, so
Hurry up.
if you have some sort of campaign speech or anything you want to put together, maybe a poster saying that you're running,
Yeah.
you can put that up, or you need to start writing it because it's going to be next week. We're also going to have 2 meetings next week. Tuesday 4 to 4:30, and then on Friday it's just going to be regular Friday school, 8 to 12. If you come to the meeting on